Climate change is a global crisis that affects us all, but some regions are more vulnerable than others. According to a new report, China is home to 16 of the 20 most climate-vulnerable regions in the world. In this video, we'll explore what this means for China and why it matters to the rest of the world. China is facing a climate crisis that is causing more extreme weather events, such as flooding, droughts, and heat waves. These events have a devastating impact on people's lives, the economy, and the environment. These impacts are particularly severe in the most vulnerable regions of China, where millions of people are at risk. The report identifies 16 provinces and regions that are the most vulnerable to climate change, including areas in the northwest, northeast, and coastal regions. These regions are facing a range of challenges, from droughts and desertification to sea level rise and storm surges. The impacts of climate change are also affecting China's economy, particularly its agricultural sector. In the most vulnerable regions, crop yields are declining, which could have a ripple effect on food prices and availability. China's climate crisis is not just a local problem, but a global one. China is the world's largest emitter of greenhouse gases, responsible for over a quarter of global emissions. China has a critical role to play in the fight against climate change. It needs to take urgent action to reduce its greenhouse gas emissions, transition to clean energy, and help vulnerable regions adapt to the impacts of climate change. China is already making progress towards a cleaner future, with a growing renewable energy sector and ambitious climate targets. But more needs to be done to address the climate crisis and protect the most vulnerable regions. We all have a role to play in protecting our planet and creating a more sustainable future for all. Let's take action now to address the climate crisis and protect the most vulnerable regions, for the sake of our planet and future generations.